Hey everyone! So for today's video I wanted to do my 2019 favorites as we do here, and I wanted to kind of compare what my 2019 favorites were and look back on my 2018 favorites. But then when I looked on YouTube I didn't do a 2018 favorites. Don't know what happened there, but I did make a list on my phone in March of 2019, so I don't know if I was planning on doing a 2018 favorites in March. That seems really delayed. But anyway, I have this list and I'm gonna go over like what I put was my favorite for 2018 and then tell you what it is for 2019. So that way we kind of get 2 years worth of favorites out of the way. So I'm gonna kind of go in order of how I do my makeup because that just seems easiest. So for primer in 2018, I said the Becca Backlight Priming Filter, the Glossier Priming Moisturizer, and the Origins Primer. I think it's called the Original Skin Primer. I don't have the Glossier or the Origins anymore. I used those and I haven't repurchased because this is going to be a big theme in this video, but I am trying not to buy things if I have another thing. So even though I love both of those, I haven't bought them again because I still have this, and then I still have one of my favorite primers for this year, which is kind of towards the end of the year, so I don't know if this fully counts as like a yearly favorite. It seems kind of like cheating. But the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hydrating Hyaluronic Acid Primer. I really like this. It kind of goes with the same theme of like moisturizing and like, I don't know, it's not like a blurring thing, it's just more of like an extra layer of moisture before you put on your foundation. So foundation favorites in 2018 were the It Cosmetics CC Cream and the Wet n Wild foundation, the Photo Focus. And I did finish that one, haven't bought it again. I still love this one. I think it's probably my favorite foundation, even though it's called a CC cream. This is full coverage, or it can be. You can make it light, but this can be full coverage for sure. And so I still really like this one. I'm still using it. The other one that has been a favorite, again, more towards the end of the year, but the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer. That's what I'm wearing on my face today. I really, really like this. I like it a lot more than the Colourpop actual foundation. Like, this is more my speed. If you are a light coverage person, try this one. It's really nice. For concealer in 2018, I said Tarte Shape Tape, as we all do. The Glossier concealer and the Colourpop concealer. I don't have the Colourpop concealer anymore. I don't think that one's really like a favorite anymore. I find that it's a little too drying. And then the Glossier one I did finish, finally. I think it took me like 3 years to get through that little jar, and I finally did it. I do have it in for like an empties video soon. I'm trying to do that more frequently this year because, like I said, I'm trying to use what I have, like, and finish things that I have. So anyway, this one I still like. I don't know that it's my favorite anymore because, again, I feel like it's a little too drying at this point. I don't know if it's just getting older, my skin is getting drier. I don't know. But I don't know that I have a favorite concealer right now. So if you have a favorite concealer that's more on like the hydrating side, let me know. For powder, I had the RCMA No Color Powder, which comes in packaging like this, and if you've seen me use it in other videos, then you'll know I have it in like a different, like I have part of this poured out into a different container that's easier to use. That was my favorite in 2018, and I'm gonna have to say it's my favorite in 2019 too because I literally haven't finished it. Like, I haven't used any other loose powders, so that's what it is. For bronzer in 2018, I said the Milk Makeup Matte Bronzer in the shade Baked, and then also the L'Oreal bronzer, and that was in that like big packaging, and I finished that this year. I will say that was still one of my favorites in 2019 as well as this one. I don't think that I have like a new favorite. I'm currently just back to the Butter Bronzer, which is also like a really, really good one. But that L'Oreal one was so good. I'm sad it's gone, but I was very proud that I finished it. And then I do use the Milk Makeup one. It's the one I'm wearing today. Still love it. So for blush last year in 2018, is that still last year? Not really. But for 2018 blushes, I said the Butter blushes from Physicians Formula, which are these three in this palette. I still really like these, but I did not use them as much in 2019 because that was kind of the year of cream blushes for me. So I really like all of these. This one is from Milk in the shade Werk. This one's from Colourpop in the shade Aloha. And this one is from Flower Beauty in the shade Melon. Really love all of those. I'm wearing, oh my gosh, which one did I put on today? I'm wearing the Colourpop one today. For highlighter in 2018, I said the Anastasia Amrezy highlighter and the Colourpop In Nude Endo palette. This is what the palette looks like. Still really pretty. Again, didn't use this that much in 2019. The Anastasia Amrezy I did continue to use in 2019. It is definitely still a favorite. It's so beautiful. If you can still find it anywhere. I know it was like limited edition and then they brought it back and then it was gone again and then they brought it back. So if you can find this anywhere, totally, it's pricey, okay? It's pricey, but it's so good. I did add 2 new highlighters to my favorites for 2019. One is the Milk Makeup Flex highlighter in the shade Lit. I love her. Very similar to the Anastasia, so that's a good alternative. And then the Colourpop Flexitarian, they both say flex in them, Flexitarian Super Shock Cheek, is that what they're called? The Super Shock formula of highlighter. And this one is like, it can be so intense and icy on your face, but it can also be like blended out and just make your face look wet. I'm wearing the Milk highlighter today, by the way. I'm noticing it. It's looking good. Okay, so for brows in 2018, I'm thinking I put this because I didn't want to be redundant. Because, anyway, I'll say this. I put the Maybelline Total Temptation brow pencil, which I do really, really like. And I think I've said before that I like it and I like that it's more accessible because if I run out of a brow pencil, I can just run to wherever, Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, Target, whatever, and grab that one. So I think that's why I put that for 2018, but like still without a doubt, the Colourpop Precision Brow Pencil is my favorite. That has not changed. This one is in the shade Dope Taupe. I'm wearing it today. I've used multiple colors based on different hair colors at the time, and yeah. In 2018, I also said the Colourpop Brow Gel was my favorite, and that's still true. Just the clear one. I don't really love the tinted ones. I want to, but something about the formula seems different. It doesn't seem like it sticks as well. This one has a good hold. Okay, so for mascara, in 2018 and like probably every year before that, my favorite mascara has been Benefit Rollerlash. And I've always had that like on hand. I've always had backups. It's my favorite. Like it was my favorite. Oh, so sad. I haven't repurchased it for one thing because I like trying new mascaras, and I did find like a new favorite that I went through several in 2019. And then the other thing is I'm trying, okay? I'm not saying like that I'm gonna do perfect on this, but I'm trying to buy more cruelty-free brands, and Benefit is not, and that's really sad. It's so sad because I love that mascara. I'm not saying I'll never buy it again, and I'm not saying that other things that I'm talking about are all cruelty-free, but I have been trying to be like have that more front of mind when I'm making purchases. So yeah. Anyway, I haven't had that one in 2019. I will say a favorite for 2019 is the Milk Kush mascara. I think I bought several like sets of stuff from Milk that included the mini, and I think I had like 2 or 3 mini mascaras that I went through, and then they had this set that had the full-size mascara and the lip balm and what was the third thing in there? Oh, their brow gel, which I haven't opened yet because I'm still trying to finish this one. But this is my first time using the full-size one, and I don't know, but I think I like the mini one better. Like, I'm wearing this on my eyes today, on my lashes, and I like this, but something about the mini brush I like better, and that's so weird. But I really do like this mascara. I think it's super volumizing and lengthening, and you should check it out. And that set was a really good deal because you get 3 products. I don't know if the brow gel is full size. I know the lip balm is not, but this is, and it's like the same price as buying this by itself. So it's a good deal. And then the other mascara that I really liked in 2019 is the Thrive Causemetics Liquid Lash Extensions mascara. This is a new one I haven't opened yet, but I'm ready to go with this one after I finish up the Milk one. This is a tubing mascara, and it's just really good. So totally recommend, and it's at Ulta now, so easier to find. So for lips, 2018 was a big Glossier, and I think that's still true for 2019. I said the Fenty Gloss Bomb, the Colourpop Gloss and Flying Horses, the Buxom Wild Orchid Gloss, and then I also listed several Matte X lippy sticks from Colourpop, as well as the a couple of the ultra blotted lips from Colourpop too. So most of that is the same. I don't think I've worn the lippy sticks from Colourpop as much in 2019 as I did in 2018. I was like on top of that in 2018. But the Fenty Gloss Bomb, still a favorite. This one is empty. I just tried to use it and barely got any to come out. The Buxom Wild Orchid Gloss, still love. It's like a minty plumping gloss. Love it. And then the main star of the show for 2019 were the ultra blotted lips from Colourpop. I really love this formula. I'm wearing this one, Party Wave, on my lips today with a little bit of the Fenty gloss on top. But I just really love this formula. These are always in my purse. I think I have 2 at my desk at work that I just continue to apply. It is a more long wearing formula, but it will come off with like food and stuff. So I do have to reapply it, but I really like those products a lot. For eyeshadows, I listed several of the Colourpop Super Shock shadows, as well as like 2 specific pressed shadows from Colourpop. I'll just say I still use the Super Shock shadows. I still use these pressed shadows from Colourpop. I also had listed the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia, and when I was thinking about my 2019 favorites, I was like, I have to put this in. And I think I've put this in my favorites for like 3 years. I don't know. But this is still like just the best palette. It was totally worth the purchase. This shade Golden Ochre, if you can't tell, is my favorite. I will try to find it in an individual shade. I looked last night at Ulta and they didn't have it, but if they do, I'm probably gonna buy it because it's my favorite. But this palette is just so good. And then I do have 2 other palettes that were favorites for 2019. One is the Sweet Talk palette from Colourpop, and it looks like this. I'm wearing this on my eyes, this shade right here, and I'm wearing a little bit of this shade right here in my inner corner. And then I have a Super Shock shadow all over my lid in the shade of Flipper, if you're curious. But yeah, I really love all these colors in the spring and summer. It's just so cute. And then the other palette that I really was like surprisingly obsessed with was the Brunch Date palette, also from Colourpop. This one is a collab with Zoella. Yeah, it's just got a ton of like bronzy, rose gold, taupey shades. I don't think I've ever used that blue, but you know, that's okay. I really like this palette though. I like the size of this one. I don't think they've done other ones with this shape now that I'm thinking about it. So, I mean, I don't know why I just like that for some reason. But Colourpop shadows are just clearly a favorite. And then one thing that I didn't have on my list for 2018 is setting sprays. I think 2018 was the year that I first bought the Morphe setting spray, just like the regular one. This one is the one with Jeffree Star, and it has like this like really strong strawberry scent, but like the spray is so good, but I won't buy this one again. I'll just get the regular one that comes in the black can. That's a really good setting spray. And then the other one is the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist. If you can't tell, I really like this line. Like everything in here is a favorite. This is also a really good mist. So good. And then I have a couple random makeup-y things that don't have like a comparison to 2018. One of them is Werk, which is the faux freckles. I really love them. I think they're so cute. And again, I know they're silly, but they're so cute. And then another thing that I really used a lot more frequently than I thought I would are these Glitterly Obsessed glitters from Colourpop. They're not for your eyes, okay? But I put them on my eyes anyway. I really like this one in Hopeless Romantic. I don't know if you'll be able to see. So there's like little hearts in there, and it's just super cute. And the other one that I really like is Disco Lady. It's just like an iridescent purpley pink. Oh, so cute. I love both of those. And then this one is Bring the Heat, which is just like a gold. So this one I get a lot more like practical use out of, or like more wearable. But the other two I just think are just so cute. But yeah guys, that's it for this video. I think that went a lot faster than I originally thought it would. But those are my favorites kind of in comparison to last year versus this year. Let me know down below what your favorite products were any of them the same as mine? And if not, yeah, just let me know because I like to try new things. Thank you so much for watching. I hope your 2020 is going great so far and that it just keeps getting better and better. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye! And I still use these. Essie had to come in. I don't know why I did mascara before eyeshadow. I feel like I'm probably forgetting something that I'm like obsessed with.